Should we start the show?
Let's go for it.
Should probably start the show.
Start the show.
All right, I'm going to start the show. Hey, guys. Mark. That's Nate's.
I'm Nate.
He's Nate. This is Solo in Bruges. Welcome, guys. It's been a while.
What is this? People keep calling us a podcast.
I think a video podcast. I think
Video
it's better.
podcast?
Video podcast.
Sure.
I've heard of vlog, but I don't like that because we're not like vlogging.
I think we should just be a show.
I think we're just a show.
We're just a show.
We're just a show, guys.
We're just here to entertain you guys.
You are the reason we do this.
You give us you give us your feedback.
They don't.
What little we get, we try to take it in fact.
It's not as much like you guys hit us like post like commenting on Facebook or stuff
what
like
episode
that.
is this?
Oh, it's episode 11 really quick. It's more
34?
like we had we give a little shout out. One of our friends, Shalom, we were talking about. She messaged us saying that she like loved listening to us.
Yeah.
My mom wrote, "Love you guys." That was my mom who wrote that. Hey,
Aw.
hey, mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Mama Boston.
Mama Boston.
I
I have a friend that says he listens to us when he goes to sleep.
Aw.
Makes you feel good.
I really like that.
Yeah, I like getting whatever feedback we can.
Yeah,
so
no,
we
I
can-
fucking love it, you guys.
we're
at,
here to entertain
we're
you
at
guys.
67 views, so we're happy.
Yeah, it's a lot more than we thought.
Last time I saw you was not Thursday because I saw you in between. Then you had a little shindig.
Had a little shindig.
You had a little shindig.
This past week, it was two of my best friends. It was their birthdays, and so we threw a little house party. I bought them.
Speaking
a
of
cake.
this, yeah, how much was that cake?
Oh, you have to put down like $300 for a cake.
Cake,
Oh,
CAKE.
The cake, like $20.
Because I don't think anyone had a bite of it.
No, the cake.
It was just used to throw
fight.
your Ashley in and throw at other people.
Yeah, I don't remember that. There was a cake fight that we're talking about.
It was really upsetting.
Anyways, the cake.
Really, I gotta bring up one thing because it's hilarious. Don't say it. I know you're gonna make fun of me. You never saw The Shining, so it wasn't as funny. But me and Jeff wrote red rum on your mirror.
Yeah, I saw it. Thanks. That was fun cleaning.
We didn't clean
You know
it
what
up.
happens? You know what happens to frosting when it like sits around for 12 hours? It hardens.
I know.
Yeah. Thank you.
I felt bad that I didn't clean it up.
Anywho, so I was talking about a cake. Yeah, you put like $300 down for a cake because it's all you get. But you pay like $90 for the beer.
Because they
Then
want you
once
to bring it
once
back.
you return everything back, you get the money back. So the cake, not that much. Anyways, so I had gotten home from work, and my buddies came over. It was their birthday, and there was like maybe 10 people here. And we hadn't tapped the keg yet. We were just like drinking other beer that we had.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, it's like 11 o'clock. Nobody's here. We need to start drinking this keg. So I had the excellent idea to start with a pitcher. So I was drinking out of a pitcher because I was like, hey, this will help the keg go by faster. And then we were playing some drinking game, and they were making weird rules, so I had to like drink it faster.
It probably wasn't
Anyways.
the game. It's probably just like if we pull a card, Nate has to drink.
About 10 people there, I was gone. I don't remember anything else. I woke up the next morning in my bedroom, and I was like, wow, what happened last night? And I came out in the living room, and there's just, it looked like a huge party here. I was like, what? This is news to me. So like, I checked my phone, and based on Snapchats and texts I had gotten, I saw that there was at least 50 people in my
At
house.
least 50 people here.
Which I had no recollection of. And asking around that, I guess I went over to another party and I was like, hey guys, we got a keg.
He just went to everyone's face and went, we have a keg, and then went to the next person.
So that, hey, I started the party, just saying.
My favorite, you went over there because I was completely fine. And
Yeah,
you,
we have neighbors that live right across,
yeah, right.
adjacent
You went
to
over
us
there
that
and
we
then you
hang out
came
with
back
sometimes.
and you had like, it wasn't like you were trying to get with them. It's just like you told everyone we had alcohol, and then whoever came back with you, it was just like 3 girls that they all looked like 14. They were all, they obviously were 18. They just looked really young.
Well,
it was funny.
Let's just leave it at what the story is, that I went over to their house, I stole 3 girls.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then what happened was once they ran out of alcohol, they came over here because they knew we had a keg, and so Nate was already in bed. I have a video. If I find a way, I'll post that. If not,
Maybe not.
never mind.
It'd be okay if we don't.
Okay. What I will do
Anyways.
is I'll get a graded set. And so like in
I missed
500 episodes, I'll post Nate's
I missed
graded
out on my
sets.
own party. And what's really funny about this is that week leading up to that night is I had a dream. I had a couple dreams probably where like I woke up and I was like, it was in the dream I had just woken up for the night after the party and the keg was still full, like nothing had happened, nobody had showed
Really?
up, and it was I was really kind of nervous.
You were
leading
feeling
into
that at
this
the beginning,
party
too?
that nobody was going to show up because this was two of my best friends' birthdays, but it was like right as school got back, so everybody's kind of doing like parties and stuff, and so I was kind of nervous that people weren't going to show up, and they did show up. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, I was with our Ashley, your Ashley, Jeff, and Michael came home, and he recognized 4 people out of the 50 that were here. And he lives here.
He does live here. You know, I mean, yeah. but at least at the people whose birthdays it was, they had fun,
Yeah, no,
which was most important to me.
yeah, everyone was safe. It was a good party. You didn't ruin it. So that
I did
was a
not
plus.
ruin it, yeah.
Because you usually do that.
I usually ruin the party.
Nate usually ruins parties.
No, it's not true.
Should be your Twitter handle.
I have come home to when I lived in my apartment. Remember that? There was
I do
people
remember
that
your
were
apartment.
throwing a party for another girl. And I was at work and I was like, hey, here's my keys. Just go ahead and get started.
I remember
and
that.
And then I showed up and like, there's nothing, like people were there, but they were all like sitting around being lame. So I came in, got the bottles out, turned the music on, and then we partied.
But
So
you don't
I
ruin the
usually
parties because you're
show
boring.
up
You ruin them
with
because
the-
you go too hard.
I maybe ruin myself sometimes. It's always in the comfort of my own home though.
Yeah, and you're safe. You're not hurting anyone. You're not driving
Yeah, I'm
anywhere.
safe. No, never.
You're never safe?
No, never drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
no.
talking because people will like, when people talk about drinking and driving, that's what gets me a little.
It's
like,
scary.
it's stupid.
Mark has helped me out. He's doing my DD before.
I've been Nate's DD before.
Yeah.
Nate's never been my DD because I don't drink and Nate's never sober.
Nope. And I won't let him because he's not old enough.
I won't. I'm not.
No.
Although I look it.
He doesn't
Look a
look
little
it.
older than you.
He probably has a better chance of not getting ID than I do.
I've been ID a few times.
Yeah, but like if you and I went to the same store to buy a pack of beer, you would probably not get ID'd and I would.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you could present it and I couldn't.
Right.
Kind of big deal. On Saturday, night before I came to your party, I may or may not have got my first number dropped at a table.
Wait, you may or may not have.
I did. Well,
Okay.
there's a 35% chance it was our buddy Troy or Ashley just effing with
It was
me.
probably Troy or Ashley.
There's a huge chance.
No, that's an 80% chance.
And I'm
they're
really
messing with
scared I'm going to text her and she's going to be awesome. We're going to be texting all the time and I'm going to fall in love with her. And
Well,
Troyer's
just-
going to be like, haha, it was me.
you. Or they probably sent like it put down my phone number.
So I'm going to be texting you.
Yeah.
And,
I'll play
and you'll
go
totally
with
play
it.
along.
Yeah. That'd be perfect.
I haven't texted her.
Thank you, Ashley.
I got it on
Troyer.
Saturday.
Please tell me that you did that.
Ashley swears she doesn't because Ashley was upset.
That's really
Yeah.
like
She
upset.
wasn't happy.
Just like hey, upset.
She wasn't happy because she's my work girlfriend.
Yeah. Work
Hey,
girlfriend.
babe.
It's okay. I take her home tonight. Speaking of Ashley,
We're
and
going to have another Ashley episode.
she's a good person to talk about.
God,
When I used to work with Mark, there's a girl there, Ashley. She's awesome.
You guys know her
Shout out
by
to
now.
Ashley. Yeah, we talk
Different
about
Ashley.
her a
The
lot.
Ashley that we talked to who's like here, that's Nate's Ashley.
There's an our Ashley and then there's a my Ashley.
Yeah.
And then our Ashley, Mark's her work boyfriend, and then I took her out one night. Took her to like cheesecake or whatever, and then we got some drinks. And then we had the great idea to show back up to where him and I work, which
Here's
is
the thing that gets me upset is
we showed back up at
She
his
was
work.
probably just like, oh, let's just go to Buffalo because I've got something. Where I swear the only thing on Nate's mind is I just need to show Mark that I'm here with Ashley.
So we came back into work, and I was with her, and then Mark like, looked at her, and then looked at me, and
The second I caught Nate's eyes,
and he just died just a little bit.
just like 3 ounces, because Nate was just like, I don't know if you guys see my face very well, but it was just kind of like, and then
And
he caught my
Ashley-
eyes, and he
Ashley's
just
just
grinned, just a huge grin.
like one of my best friends. Like we just could like to mess with Mark sometimes.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm still jealous. You can grow a beard and I can't.
That's true.
Makes you a lot more of
That
a
is
man
true.
than me.
A little bit more man than you. I was gonna shave today, but I think you can tell how much I haven't been giving a crap. Where like the parts that I'm supposed to shave haven't been shaved. Like if I'm doing good, like eating good, working out, like being productive, I'll shave a lot. If I'm not, I don't shave as often.
We're talking about how you shave.
Yeah.
What else you got?
I
those
brought
things
up the
happening.
party. I brought up Ashley.
All right, I got something.
All right.
All right. Sorry, Mom and Dad. So there's this one girl that was hitting me up, and
Did you get some strange?
no, I did not. I did not do anything with this girl.
Oh, if I can interrupt really quick. I listen to a podcast after disaster. I'm gonna, throw that
Plug
out there.
them.
Plug them really quick. They say that so like you're not supposed to say the N word. Obviously, you call it like white people say the N word.
Okay.
Lately, this is another thing. They've been saying you should. They're trying to get a thing to call it like the R word instead of actually saying retarded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is bad because I make those jokes more often than I should, and they're the only jokes that actually get me upset.
Really?
Yeah, because like if you want to like make fun of me Jewish or you mean ginger, that's fine, but they can't defend themselves. That's the only thing that gets me really upset, which is terrible because I make the jokes and I feel awful when I make them, but they're funnies.
I don't know. That's a whole nother issue there.
The thing was though, they're saying that they think calling people like a pussy, like dude, you're being a pussy. They think that's starting to get like really offensive.
Okay. That's nothing to do with what I was talking
Well,
about.
because you were talking about girls, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't. All right.
You mentioned strange.
You go ahead. You
Can I
start
do
the story.
my
Yeah, you do your thing. I'm just gonna sit here in shame.
So there's this girl.
Terrible.
We're
episode.
talking a little bit, and we're talking about like hooking up or whatever, and she had this idea of, hey, would you come shoot? Would you like be on film and do a porno with me?
Hang on, does she want to like make a porno or like a sex tape? Those are two very different
Okay,
things.
probably a sex tape.
Because sex tape's like, oh, we make it and then we
then I
watch
was
it.
like-
Ha ha ha.
I was like, well, why? Okay, this is the best part.
You have a reason.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this.
And you gotta help me out and figure out why she wanted to do this. She says, "Oh, it's so my sugar daddy will send me money."
Hang
Like,
on.
wait.
Sugar daddy. Because from what I know, a sugar daddy is we'll just make up some names. So we have Jessica, and then Sean would be a sugar daddy. Jessica is mildly dating / hooking up with Sean, and Sean doesn't give her money because that's illegal, but he'll buy her whatever she wants.
Yeah.
So why would she want to send that to the sugar daddy?
Maybe this guy,
That sounds like a pimp.
that's what gets
Like
him
a
off.
porn pimp.
It gets him off is watching the
Her
girl
bang
that
other
he
guys?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't do it. I was really kind of scared because of that reason that she
That
gave me.
reason scares me.
And then she'd hit me up another time and was like, hey, could you come do this? And I'll pay you back once I get money. And I was like, is the way you get money by doing porn? Like,
Sounds like she's
right? Because we've talked about this on the show about
Getting
people
porn.
making money from doing porn, amateur porn.
But this,
And then this is kind of
Pornhub
somebody
is
that,
different
like-
than like sending someone. They're gonna put it on
I
some
mean, I did
weird.
a lot of talking that I could, and then it was like the opportunity was in front of me. I got scared. I couldn't handle that. There's a lot of pressure.
I was talking to my dad about if I made porn,
There's a lot of angles.
and like if I directed it, like filmed it myself, and I was saying if I did it, I'd want to make it like
Would you
good look.
focus too much on story?
No, I wouldn't focus on story. I'd focus on cinematography. So I'd want to do like really cool depth of field stuff. And Richard was like, "That's awesome, but what you should do is you should direct the sex scene in the movie because if I'm watching porn, odds are I'm choking it, and I don't care about your great cinematography.
No.
You know what I mean?
Except sometimes you hate the cinematography because you're getting the wrong
You get the angle.
angles.
You get the angle. You know.
Just a little too much.
You guys know the
man in
angles
there.
we're talking about.
Yeah, you know the angle.
That angle.
The anal?
The angle.
Yeah, the anal with angle. The angle.
I was gonna
with
bring up
anal.
something. What was it? I had like a joke or something.
Yeah, so a girl, so there's a sugar daddy that gets the socks off or whatever with watching the girl that he likes or pays for by.
How long
seeing
ago
her
was this
bang-
that she asked you? So, recently?
yeah,
Semi
recently
recently?
enough.
Like recently enough that there's still a chance. Will
No,
this
I've
have a
stopped
sequel?
talking to her.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could.
Was she attractive enough that all this shadiness is worth it?
No.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, you need to break it up. Is that terrible? Are we terrible people?
Well, that's a lot of shadiness, right?
That is. That's really shady. Does that make us bad people? Like if a girl was extremely cute but kind of annoying, we'd be like, okay. But if she's not very cute and still annoying, it's like, I'm gonna stop talking to her.
Right.
Are we,
Well,
bad?
it's like it's
Are we
still,
bad people?
It's still me on the sex tape. I got represent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, when I saw you at the party, you were like, oh, dude, me and you have been eating so gross. I'm so fat, but I'm super vascular. And you like showed me your arms.
Was that?
Yeah. It was
Right on.
you were a little vascular. I don't want to be weird or anything. But you were like, let's charge the camera just in case.
Yeah, I woke up next morning. I saw that the camera was
Being
charging. And I
charged.
was like, there might be film on there.
I don't want to bring up any names, but I may or may not have saved someone's life. So me and Ashley were fucking with you while you were sleeping. And you were in the
Thanks,
middle of
guys.
the bed, and I was next to your bed where your nightstand is. And a friend of yours, I'll say it off air,
Is it one of my friend's girlfriends that knocked over a certain painting I have?
no, I didn't know that happened though. Like, okay, so a friend you have who's a man picked up a female friend you have she's smaller, and he picked her up, but he was not very sturdy. He was drinking a lot, and he fell into that painting and dropped her, and her head was going straight for your
Was
nightstand.
the painting okay?
I don't remember. But I was inside bed, so I put out my arm and I caught her and I brought her onto
Mark
the bed and
saves
saved
the
her.
day
I
again,
saved her
ladies and
life.
gentlemen.
She was very thankful. She was very happy because, dude, her corner of that nightstand would have been into her
I
head.
feel like there's a big party going on, but like the second party was going on in my room with me just out.
It was just me and Ashley
Oh. Okay, never mind then.
on top of you.
What?
What?
Thanks,
I'm gonna
Ashley.
go ahead and wrap up the show.
You finish it?
Is this the Ashley sequel? The return of Ashley? The last episode was called Ashception.
Until we get Ashley on here, we are talking about you.
I'll text her tonight. See what she's doing. She's probably working.
Yeah,
We should probably podcast from Buffalo.
we should. He said it a few times. So yeah, the place that we used to work at was Buffalo. Wow.
We would come in there. We'd be like, have a camera. We'd have, because we couldn't just do camera. The audio would be terrible. So we'd have to have mics. We'd have to have my computer.
Oh, we could get a whole thing going on.
We bring Groot.
Oh yeah.
Throw him on the table.
DK's
We
coming.
we could 100%. If they wouldn't mind, we could podcast from some places.
Comment below on where you'd like to see Mark and I podcast from.
Yeah. If we get a lot and they're not like somewhere insane, if it's not like, someone's, like,
If it's not illegal.
yeah, if it's not like we have a
probably
trespass somewhere, if it's somewhere we could do it, oh yeah, we'll totally do it. We should do an episode from my house. I think we could both fit in my house.
That would freak everybody out.
It'd be tight.
We should do an episode where I sit on that side, you sit on this side.
No, people wouldn't watch anymore.
The other
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop it because I feel like we're getting... Oh, hey, we were uploading episode 4 during this, so episode 4 is uploaded.
This is episode 11. We are in the future. Or in the past, I don't know. How that works.
I was going to say something about that.
Do you want to do our handles so you can wrap it?
You don't want to keep
tried
going
to
for
wrap
another
the
10
show
minutes?
like 3 or 4
You don't want
times.
to keep going for another 10 minutes?
I mean, your call, host.
I don't want to keep going. We should probably stop it. Okay. Yeah, guys, follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube. We really want some subscribers. Like our Facebook, for sure. Facebook helps us. Twitter, we don't do as much. But, like
Any
our
feedback, guys? We're looking at what do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want us to talk about?
I'll
Give us
post something.
questions.
I'll post something after this episode. I'll be like, hey, guys, recording right now. Hit us up with any topics you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if we can do it
Take
next
some
coming
things down.
episodes.
We're gonna talk about
Yeah, so facebook.com/SoulandBruges. Go to our website, Soul and Bruges. You can go to all of our different stuff. At Nate Finston, at Mark A. Silva, at Soul and Bruges. What's the Insta? At Soul and Bruges.
Yeah, probably.
This girl was like, "Oh hey, I want to watch your
Burgess.
podcast," and she was like, "But I only follow your Instagram." I was like, "That's Nate runs it, so you're not going to be able to get anything from
Because
that.
it's really hard because you can't post links in there.
You can only do pictures."
Yeah, so
So
it's,
you-
it's
but you
like,
can say,
oh,
like-
hey, follow us on YouTube. You have to type in Solo Bruce.
I don't like that picture you posted where I'm like,
I
Rich,
liked it. That was
my
a good one.
stepdad literally told me, he's like, that is the gayest picture I've ever seen you in.
You're welcome.
My stepdad told me, he was like, please
Okay.
take it down. I was like, I don't have it. It's Nate's.
Really?
It's you.
I thought it was a good picture.
I don't like
kinda
it.
Cool
I
'cause
look,
you're
I look
looked
fat,
like-
and I look gay, I look fat.
Okay.
You can see my Orion.
I thought you looked vascular.
All right, guys. Signing off.
What?